I thought, I think operationally, just getting in out the huddle, we're all trying to take ownership of that. I think we might have had one or two pre-snap penalties from it. So delay a game, that's on me. That's 100% my fault. Um, better clock, obviously better clock awareness. Thought I had, that's on me. Outside of that, I thought as far as just communicating with calls and communicating stuff, I didn't think I thought we did all right in that in a tough, hostile environment. So that's something to grow off of. Obviously, one penalty or one mistake is too many, so we still have to keep working on that. But I think we, as far as communication goes, it's something we can build off of.
Right, take us through the interceptions, and those were something you really didn't do a lot more to gain interceptions in college, and how that's impacted this offense.
Yeah, anytime you turn the ball over, obviously it, takes a drive away from you. Gave great position to them and put our defense in a tough situation. So on that, that's on me. Two throws. First one you wish you could just dirt on the screen, and then corner made a good play, but have to do a better job of seeing that, in cover two. And again, obviously stuff you wish you went back. You wish you got back. And it's tough. You put your defense in a tough situation. They're a really good team, a really good offense as well. So it's not like they need any handouts, and then you already set them up. So those are on me, and I have to do a better job of eliminating those. Thought it wasn't gonna be a pick, and it was a pick, and I have to have better judgment than that.
Coach Wright talked about the noise level and the environment. Is this one of the toughest places you played in so far?
NFL wise, only been to a couple places, but this is definitely was a tough environment. Loud fans, passionate fans. We knew that coming in. A lot of people obviously have a lot of experience and played here. They're rolling, and the crowd was in it. Credit to them, credit to the city for doing that. And then that's football. There's always going to be tough environments. We knew that coming in. We expected that. So obviously, regardless of that, we have to do a better job of executing.
Bryce, what did coaches and perhaps any of y'all say to you after
Obviously it's not too much you have to say. No one's, we're all competitors. No one wants to be where we're at. No one's, there's not too much you have to say. But, at the end of the day, we have to keep growing, keep building, come back to work tomorrow. Again, no one wants to be here, but it's where we're at. So, we're talking about, obviously we have to clean this stuff up, and then, we have to turn the page. We're going to get back to work tomorrow, look at this stuff, see the stuff we need to correct, see the stuff we can build off of, and no matter, how bad, anyone feels, how bad we all feel, we all own it in the locker room, and there's nothing that can get us to get the game back. So all we can do is look towards next week. It's, again, we all feel it, but we have to try to be as constructive as we can.
As a young quarterback in this league, what type of challenges does a guy like Aiden Hutchinson face?
Yeah, obviously when you have a great rusher on the edge like him, obviously, that's tough for any offense. I have a tremendous amount of faith in the O-line, and it's tough. When you see pressures or when you see sacks or whatever, it's not all just the O-line. It's not just one-on-one matchup. It's all of us. It's myself. Making sure that I have better pocket maneuverability, pocket movement, better pocket presence, getting through reads and making decisions faster. So I take ownership in that as well. And again, I think just as a group, as a unit, as a team, there's going to be good players on the other side of the ball every week. It's the NFL. Every team has really good players. So we just have to focus on ourselves and do a better job of executing at a higher level.
You said no one wants to be here. Is it even harder for you in your track record of success?
We all go through the same thing. We all put in the same effort. We all care. You know, we all care. We all are invested. So I don't think anyone. I'm not. I'm not. We all feel it the same. No one's above or below anyone else. Excuse me. We all. You know, we all care. We all want to win. We all put in the work. You know, we all try to give our all throughout the week, and then on Sundays. And you know, again, being in this situation is. It's not where we want to be. We have to do what we can to grow from it. But there's no one person that's exempt or above or below that. We're all the same.
Bryce, how did it affect you seeing Chandler's involvement?
You know, that's really scary whenever you see things like that. Obviously, a great player, great on the field. He's been doing a lot for us. You know, him being a rookie and being able to step up as he has means a lot. But just as a person, he's a great dude. It's been really cool. Again, we're coming in the same class, and it was really scary. So, you know, both sides. You know, you never want to see that. You want to see, you know, that type of reaction, that type of, it's scary for sure. You know, it's a business, and you have to go to the next play. And for your brothers, you have to try to put it in the back burner and move on. And Chandler, being the warrior he was egging us to keep pounding. He was egging us to keep fighting. He was encouraging us even in that state, which speaks to him and his character. And you know, we have to, in the moment, you know, you have to do all you can to try to put that aside and keep pushing. But you know, stuff like that is really scary.
I was going to ask, did he say something in those moments you lose it?
Yeah, he was in that. Even in those moments, he was telling us to keep going. He was telling us to you know, he was telling us to work. He was telling us to finish. He was encouraging us in that. And again, that speaks to the person he is, the competitor he is. You know, even in a time like that, he was still encouraging us, still pushing us to try to be better. He still was, you know, all he cared about was the team. And again, that speaks to who he is.
Despite the 2 interceptions, the offense was able to put together some good drives. You had 2 touchdowns. How easy is it for you to extract the good despite the loss?
You know, it's hard. You know, again, we're all competitors, and you know, ultimately, the one stat we care about is a win. And obviously, it's hard when that's not your result. But again, we have to be constructive. So as a team, you know, we have to take the good with the bad. You know, we have to be able to acknowledge positive so that we can build off of it and we can grow from it, and then obviously own the things that were negative and try to fix those things. So you know, it's hard, especially now. You know, we're fresh off of it. In the moment, you know, all you're thinking about is, you know, the outcome, because you know that's really all that we care about. So right now it's hard, but when we get back to work, you know, when we get back to work tomorrow, and you know, we have to turn the page on it. That's when we can evaluate, you know, what was good, what was bad, what we can continue to build off of, and you know, what we need to fix.
One more.
Bryce, Frank talked about this is, as you're going through these losses, this is the time when you really depend on his better leadership. Although not a veteran, you are the quarterback here of the team. So where do you feel you give the most value in that regard?
Yeah, you know, first and foremost, have to lead by example, making sure that all the stuff that we're talking about and that we preach, that I'm exemplifying that, and I'm looking in the mirror first. I'm owning all the stuff that I can do better. I'm owning all the stuff that I can improve on, and all the stuff that I need to attack on a day-to-day basis. So making sure that, you know, I'm doing my part and looking in the mirror and trying to grow. And then on top of that, you know, making sure that, you know, myself, all the leaders, we all demand that from everyone there. And, you know, you know, luckily we're in a locker room where we all want to do that, and you know, there's no one going against that. We all want to be better. We all want to grow, but it's just harnessing that focus. We all have that desire to do it, but making sure that we're pushing ourselves, making sure, you know, making sure that we're going in the right direction. And you know, sometimes if we don't feel ourselves, you know, not going, making sure that, you know, I'm vocal about that. We're all vocal about that as leaders. So again, you know, I have to look in the mirror first, make sure I'm doing my part, but then, you know, as a leadership, make sure we're bringing everyone with us, because you know, it can't just be one person, it can't just be a group. We all have to make sure we take ownership in that. So, you know, as a leader, I'm going to continue to grow in that and make sure I take ownership in that as well.
Thank you, Bryce.
Appreciate you guys.